is it. This is the end of the line. Can I tell you about the pool here?
For Daniel Larusso,
Is this the only pool you guys got?
the future seemed far from terrific.
I know it's hard, but we're not quitters, are we?
Until he met the right girl. But that only angered the wrong guy. And his troubles really began. Then, in one man, he found a teacher and a friend.
Fighting always last answer. Lesson about the balance, not just karate. Lesson for all life.
In the end, it will be in Daniel's hands.
Concentrate, focus, power. Remember balance. No mercy.
The Karate Kid.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Say what? Sorry, I had to do it. Everybody, welcome.
And here I thought the thing I sent you all just now was out of context.
Yeah. Oh no.
You have no idea. You know who you're dealing with here, Gord King. Come on. You should know by now. We're about to wax off real hard and sand the whatever. Anyway, we are back. MMM live for what episode are we on? I don't even know what fucking episode I'm doing. This is 75. Jesus.
It's at the top, honey.
75. Yeah, I don't listen. I don't know how to read. Come on, sweetie. Sweetie. All right, we're back. We wanted to do the Karate Kid because we knew the 40th anniversary literally just happened. And
on Saturday.
Wow.
Saturday, yeah, 40 years. So that doesn't make me feel old at all. Never. Because so this movie came out, I was only 5. So
and I was
don't age me.
I was 1.
My parents just got married.
Wow.
Yeah, classic. Obviously a classic. Listen, this is a movie that is, to me, has high rewatchability. Vex is not here right now. She's doing another stream. She will be in soon. She thought it was boring for the first hour. And I was like, it's just a slow burn. It is a slow burn a little bit, but there's so much character development and good stuff.
It's actually character driven. It's awesome.
Yeah, big time character development. And that's what makes it so damn good. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and if Daniel Larusso was the real villain, because that's coming up.
That meme needs to stop
it. So, let's go through our panel real quick. I want to welcome everybody in. Of course, Mrs. Sassy-san. Welcome back again.
I'd like to show something. Nadia, if you're watching, this is for you, honey.
The Dr. Pepper shirt.
DP I talk about.
DP.
It's backwards.
I argue.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you do deep. Never mind.
Yes, tonight I'm Mrs. Sassy-san.
Tonight she'll be backwards herself. Anyway, so we're going to continue on. Sammy Three-Pete is back on the show finally to do Karate Kid. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm so excited. I remember when Vex showed me the dates and, I was like, I could pick something earlier because this was like, I think back in like March or May, and I was like, I'll wait. I will wait for Karate Kid.
I waited too. I listen, I know the host, so I get the list first, and I'm like, Karate Kid. I will not miss it.
True. We couldn't do a Karate Kid without a man who not only is a pumpkin king, but he shares a name of the main character in the movie, Mr. Gourd King. He is Daniel's son.
Daniel's son.
Yes. If anyone
Welcome,
in the chat
sir.
didn't know, Daniel is my actual name, and Daniel's son is the only nickname growing up that ever stuck. And Karate Kid is genuinely, like, for me, one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. And I realized watching it today that there is a pumpkin in this, so it's like
Yes,
There's
totally
multiple pumpkins. Yeah.
it birthed, like
There's
the
three.
reference might have been birthed there. You never know.
so
'Cause I was
Mr.
watching this movie when I was very young.
Miyagi violated you though, so I mean, don't tell me you didn't enjoy it though.
I mean, wax on, wax off, whatever you want.
Exactly.
He also trims his pubes like a
Up,
bonsai.
down.
That's true. Left, and of course we had to have the sexiest man on YouTube with that fuckboy hair. God, it's beautiful. Mr. Gooch, a fellow Italian.
Can I just say, I think the last time he debuted Fuckboy Hair was on my stream.
Your
when
show,
he
the
was-
female perspective.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Obviously, I had to have another Italian male on me to help me out. I know Sammy, like a lot of
Did you just say
anti-Italian.
you had to have another Italian male on you?
Yes. He
Yes!
did. That's a lot of-
Who better than to have the Gooch greasing? Never mind.
Wait, did you say I'm anti-Italian?
No, I said like no. Me, you, and Gooch have to stick together.
Yeah, but you said another Italian. Who's
What am I,
on
chopped
you that we
fucking
can't
liver?
see? Who's on you that we can't see?
Well, listen, you don't know who's under this desk right now, and you're never going to know.
Sassy, you were telling us about Ray yesterday.
Ralph Macchio, ladies and gentlemen. Ralph
Macchio is hiring.
I got a story for that. I got a story for that actually. Also, yes, I'm here. The hair is in prime form. It's
beautiful.
And Elizabeth, call me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, she's
anytime.
adorable. Adorable.
Oh,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, well, that's and of course, my other man from Tennessee, he judges your Twitter, he judges your mama, he judges your life. That's White
Whoa.
Bear. Hello, White Bear.
Hola, how you doing?
Judging my mama, bunch of Italians, and he's judging her mama.
The
Like
mamas. Hey, really excited.
channel.
Yeah, no, this is not. No, that's for Rumble. That's more of the explicit shit we do later. Yeah. So obviously, like I said, Vex will be in a little bit. She has the trivia for the movie, but might as well just start getting into this because 2-hour movie. And again, I love initially when you watch these movies from your childhood and you love them and you go back, and as soon as you see a scene, if you haven't seen these in a while, and you hear some new piece of music, it just brings back a flood of memories, hopefully good ones. And I see this. I know this is Newark, New Jersey, but just being from that part of the world, like the East Coast, I had family in New Jersey. It just brings back, especially in the 80s, there was something magical about the 80s. We just didn't know it at the time. To me, it's my favorite decade. But I just love this. Like immediately, you hear them talking with those Jersey accents. Bye bye, Tony. But all these Italian names start thrown out. It's fantastic.
And
Was
Dago,
his
yes,
friend's
Coach.
last name?
Yes,
the
Coach.
last name of the friend was Soprano.
Yeah,
I know.
Tony.
I know when I've been on here, like I know we've gone over like when we first saw this movie. We're not doing that anymore, or
Hey,
listen.
just throwing it out there.
No, he needs to be told how to run his show, please. He's
Some people, you get a bunch of subs, you get all these successful shows, and you start throwing shit out.
Take notes, you know.
No, okay, so that after
Wait
I was
till the
going to
tournament,
get through
boys. Settle it in the ring.
initial joke in the morning. Yeah, okay, so like I was just saying, like just hearing the names and I think I saw this on cable. I didn't see it in the movies. I was young, but I think later on into the later part of the 80s I watched it, but I watched it religiously. My parents love this movie. I probably burned out our VHS. So for me it was around that time. Gooch, what about you? Like when did you pick up on Karate Kid?
I saw it in the theater. I was a wee little lad, and the reason why I went to the theater, the reason why I asked you that, because I had a story linked to this. Yeah. So when I was a kid, I got called Ralph Macchio a lot because I looked like him, apparently. And
Nice.
I was going to on a field trip to the zoo, and as we're getting off the bus, there was a bus behind us, and there's a bunch of seniors and other people getting off, and they walked over to me and they asked for my autograph. I think it was like 12, 13, maybe. I think it was like 12. And they were
Yeah, I was
asking
gonna
for my
say, 'cause aren't you
autograph.
6'3"?
And no, I was like almost only a little kid.
Oh, okay. I was
only a little kid, and I was on a field trip with the school, and they thought I was Ralph Macchio, and they wanted my autograph. And I was just like, who do you think I am? You're the Karate Kid. I'm like, no, I'm not. And ever since then, I've been called like the Karate Kid by my very, very close friends here, and so I had to get that out of there. I thought that was
nice.
No, that's awesome.
You know what's funny is that you were like 12 years old when you were getting, called this. And we had to look up his age in the movie because he looks like he's maybe 15, but he was 23.
Yeah, he's just even now he looks younger than. I mean, he's just
no, he does, but it's just funny because he was so much older than he looked in that movie.
He's older.
It's
he's
his
older now than
ghost.
Miyagi was in this.
It's his ghost. Black Lives. His ghost.
Now the character's name was Daniel Weber until they cast Ralph Macchio, and they're like, we have to add some extra vowels.
Yes,
very
I didn't
Italian.
know that.
Let's not make him so. Let's not make him so waspy. Let's make him Italian. That's perfect.
Yeah.
What about you, Sammy? How about you? When you,
my parents actually saw this movie on their honeymoon, and so then, like after they moved in, a couple years later, I was born. When they started like buying movies, this was like one of the movies where they were like, "Yeah, he can watch it." It was like this, So it was like this, Batman 1989 and Roger Rabbit were probably some of my first movies that I was like,
dude, we're like simpatico on that.
I know, brother. But I mean, of course there was like, the Disney ones and that, but it was like I was always, these were like the ones that I really, really beaten to the ground. Like it was caught me at a young age. I actually can't remember not having this movie,
Gotcha.
So
yeah, I gotcha. Sassy, what about you? When's the first time you saw the Karate? Was this before or after your father told you to get out of that? I'm just kidding.
No. I was going to say a couple of different scenarios could have happened. It could have been I was watching it to drown out my parents fighting.
Oh, wow.
Or no, I really don't. I hate to say this. I don't have a memory of when I first saw this. My childhood was pretty rough, so I don't have a lot of good memories. I just know I did see this. I loved this movie. I wanted to marry Ralph Macchio when I was little. Come on. Well, look who I ended up with.
Yeah.
You're a fucking guinea already. I mean, come on. So anyway, I don't really have that core memory. Unfortunately, I just know it must have been a good. How long is this movie? 2 hours and two minutes. It was probably a nice 2 hours and 2 minutes of my childhood that I just can't remember.
Is it that? Holy shit!
Yeah. What about you, Gore King? I think you said it.
I mean, I said this was a favorite growing
up.
Oh,
you were a 1 year old when this came out, so you must have seen this much later on. Yeah,
I saw this when I was probably 4 or 5, so 87, 88, something like that. I only vaguely remember the first time I watched it, but I completely fell in love with it. I thought the whole idea of a karate tournament was really freaking cool. I was never one of those girls have cooties kind of guys. So Elizabeth Shue, even at my young age, I was like, wow, she's hot.
Hell yeah.
But honestly, it's funny because I know like Rocky means a lot to yourself, people. Karate Kid was my Rocky.
I agree.
You're the best was my.
Yeah.
You're the best is my Eye of the Tiger. Like that's like
I totally get it.
I totally get it too. I could see that. The same with me. I think that was more from a girl's standpoint. I loved Rocky, but this was probably my Rocky as well. That's a good point.
Like watching this today, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to watch this as wow. But it's funny watching this today. I was genuinely curious. I was like, okay, is this gonna hold up objectively, or is this just going to be something I love out of pure nostalgia? And while obviously nostalgia is very strong with this, I do think the movie holds up really well. This is really good.
I do have to say that watching this for a second time, I meant for I haven't seen this in a long time all the way through, but I have so much of a different opinion now of Daniel thinking, and I want to talk about this when we get into
Oh,
it.
it's gonna come up. Wait, just wait till Vex gets in here because she's
I
got a
know.
whole.
Because I want to hear what Vex has to say, because I really was on Team Johnny thinking Daniel was a piece of shit. And then I watched it again and I was like waiting for the point where Daniel was a piece of shit. So maybe I missed something and I really need Vex to explain it to me.
No, Johnny Lawrence is a fucking psycho in this movie.
Look, Daniel is definitely a flawed character. Absolutely. He definitely has his issues.
Yeah.
He's not
right.
Like, I actually think the show kind of like really dove into this pretty well, because Elizabeth Shue kind of brings up, it's like, look, you both were kind of jerks.
Yes,
and, y'all both had some problem. And I was like, yeah, it's like Johnny is obviously, kind of the product of an awful teacher, but Daniel is not the instigator in this at all.
No, not at all.
Right, but
I do think the meme is really funny, but it's not.
It's hilarious. It's a fun thing to dive into.
They run him off the road with dirt bikes, like down a very large hill.
And my whole thing is that Johnny already broke up with Allie. She was free game. She wanted nothing to do with him, so he went after it. So I just need somebody to explain to me, probably Vex, where it comes in that Johnny is the good guy, because I was thinking that the whole time during Cobra Kai, and then now watching it again, I was like, nope, I had a different opinion. Anyway, sorry.
First, before we move on, what about you, Whitey? Because when did you first time you saw the Karate? Was it when you were putting your hand up a chicken's ass or something? Or
it was this afternoon.
No, this was pre-chicken ass. So this was like mid '90s. They started having all the Karate Kids on TBS and TNT play all in a row, and because unfortunately, when I was young, we had the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank. So, but anyway, I saw these. I kept on seeing all these in a row, and I was like, "This is life." And so it influenced me to get into karate and then a bunch of different other martial arts and stuff like that. So I've loved it ever since I was a little kid, and of course, like when YouTube Red came out, that was what it was called. They had Cobra Kai, like the first few episodes, and I was like, I'm buying this. I'm all in. And
it was actually really good.
It was full. Like they've done such a good job, and it makes the original series just that much better. So I love it. I mean,
so true, Copa. Copa knows, fellow Sicilian. Yeah, teaching Italian karate is bad.
It's funny. I didn't realize this, but I brought up the whole Rocky Karate Kid thing. Bill Conti,
he did the music for Rocky.
So
it's funny too. It's yes. As soon as I saw it, because I forgot, right? I saw Bill Conti, and I'm like, wait a minute, Rocky. And sure enough, I was like, wow, it's a great soundtrack. Great soundtrack in general with the 80s music, but the score is fantastic.
Well, it's same director as Rocky as well.
Same director as Rocky, yeah. So it's like,
is it the same director?
Yes,
John.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
John G. Avildsen. Thank you. I can never say his name.
I love these movies when these people drive west, because as soon as I saw like this, I'm like, oh, it's Arizona. Like I know it.
No, see, you missed the best part of the beginning is when they're saying that Italian shit right in the beginning. She's like, tell Uncle Louie that the red wine is next to the Parmesan in the fridge.
In the fridge, the eggplant Parmesan. But like, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
We also get our one brief little glimpse at Judy, who I kind of felt bad for in that diner scene where he's like, oh, she buries Judy, and it's like, I was like, oh, poor Judy.
Not wrong though. He's not wrong.
No, he's not.
So like I'm watching these scenes, and I'm like, oh, this is Sedona, Arizona. This is northern Arizona, a very popular town. I'm like, oh, it's funny how, and then of course to get through to and then of course to get right to LA right away, and they're staying in this just this whatever kind of apartment. I think she just got a job with a computer company, right? Or something. Oh no, she's working at a restaurant, right? As a manager.
Well, I don't know. I was confused.
It's a computer. She was going to this place to be like at a computer
shop.
Right. She ends up getting a job as a manager at a restaurant because
That's right. They talk about that when they're eating lunch together. That's right. But there's little baby cannoli. I mean, Daniel Larusso. Back in the 80s. Dude, crap. Right?
Oh, did you get that clip I sent you earlier, Cannoli?
I did. I watched it.
There are pasta noodles thicker than this kid.
Dude, they
Yeah,
got
that
those 70s, 80s arms.
That's what the director nicknamed Ralph Macchio throughout this entire filming was the cannoli.
That was me as a kid.
I was the same way. I was skinny as hell as a kid. I looked like him a lot when I was
Your kid's
really
actually
young.
watching the stream, honey, because
It's because she has a crush on Daniel Larusso.
Well, she liked them both. She likes them both.
But I love how the mom's being a true mom here. Like, and then they don't really give you too many hints as to what happened to the dad. I think
Travolta's mom, right?
Yes. The mom, yeah. I just love how she's being trying to stay positive. Oh, wait till the weather and the pool, and he's just like, get me the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to be here. I hate this place already. And it's like, but he kicks in the door here and meets a friend, which is, by the way, the scene where he kicks the door, and it's like this kid has like the worst timing because he got hit and he fell like 2 seconds later.
He kicked the wall and hit a Mexican.
Wow, what a shock, right?
This is actually, I feel like this is the worst character in the movie because like he befriends him really quick.
Like immediately, yeah.
And then immediately after he gets his butt kicked, he's like,
yeah,
what a loser. His face.
Yeah.
He's got Italian arms.
Hey, we're both dark. We both greasy and have brown hair. Hey. It's a nice pool, by the way. Really nice.
I love the shot for like how they reveal the pool, and they do a similar thing with the paint the fence, where you think it's going to be this grandiose thing, and then they slowly pull out, and it was like, oh no. He's like,
well, I mean, they're letting you know right off the bat. It's like they're moving into the poor part of California, which will, of course, ultimately contrast with Allie with an eye.
Yeah, I have a question about that when it comes up because I was mentioning this during the watching of the movie, and I love this lady.
Cannoli was analyzing way too much.
Well, I love this lady because this is so fucking.
This Happy Gilmore's mom.
I know.
Such a
holy crap.
This answer she gives him. Like, well, where are you from? Oh, you should go back. Like, such a typical East Coast like
I got
attitude.
a nose for my own.
Yeah.
You're like, go. You should have gone back. And I'm from New Jersey. Where are you from? And like, that's exactly how it happens, right?
Louis LaRusso. Yeah. Don't know him.
No. She's like, no. And she's got a dog, and of course, like it. Yeah. So like this. Thank God this guy is only in the movie for this scene a little bit later, but not much. But yeah, like
being a dick.
The beginning of the movie, I like, and people you can say it's. I love the setup because you're getting so much in 7 minutes into the movie already.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we always talk about character development, right?
Dude, Cannoli, you sound like shit, bro.
What?
Oh,
hold on a second.
That's just where he's from. So
you're freezing, and you sound like a robot.
That's you, Sassy.
Oh my goodness.
It must be our connection.
No, that's what happens to me, Sassy, when I have a bad connection. Everyone else sounds shitty, but it's really me.
Uh-oh.
We're good. Let's go.
Awkward.
No. Left, then
all right.
right.
You still got yourself on mute, Cannoli.
Take me to your Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So we're hold on. I'm gonna try doing it. Let me go.
You're a little loud. You are a little loud now.
A little loud. A little bit.
Little bit. Is that better?
Hot mic.
I'm gonna take myself off the cat. My internet has been ass lately, as you can tell.
It sucks.
I like how they just upgraded everything. They just upgraded it, and it still sucks. I hate my internet company.
Got Comcast?
No, it's not. It's Cox Communications. They're almost as bad.
Oh wow.
They're terrible. I hate them so
You're
much.
Connected to Cox?
Yeah, twice a day at least.
This is really okay. Hold on.
I know it's just the internet. It just sucks.
You gotta give Cox internet service a little hot tour.
A little hot tour.
Spit on it.
God bless her.
Is this where he meets Mr.
Yep.
Miyagi for the first time? Yeah. You see,
And
look at this guy.
Even this is character building. Like you could see, he's trying to catch the fly, and he's annoyed that this young boy is coming. And so he's like, after, and he has no idea that he's trying to catch the fly. After.
And he's playing with his bonsai trees. Playing with his bonsai trees. It's great.
Yeah, chopsticks and a fly. I'm not gonna lie. I tried it a couple of times.
I did.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
I have seen someone do it for real though, and they were
real?
they weren't quite as lucky. It wasn't the first try, but my brother did catch one once. I was like, holy freaking crap, he did it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
Never
like,
been
it's
able to do it again.
Nope.
Yeah, I like well, I like this whole aesthetic here, but he's trying. So it comes to him because the sink's broken in his apartment, and then Daniel's like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" He's just lost. Like, what is happening here?
What a strange person.
Yeah, why?
Just
why?
so Asian and so.
He's so Asian. Smells like rice balls. And anyway, so this is where they go to the beach, and this is where we get the first of Gooch's future wife here. Well, potential future wife, Elizabeth Shue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, and immediately, like, there's a connection right away, right? Because they're playing soccer, and she's like,
"You got that right. You got that right."
Yeah. She's instantly just into him.
In his Daisy Dukes.
They're instantly into each other. Yeah, she's rocking it because it's not like an immodest bathing suit, but that's fine because she looks fantastic in it.
Yes.
But, oh gosh, she is smoking hot.
But this is like
I dated a girl that looked like Elizabeth Shue.
No shit.
Yeah. Dang it.
What happened? What happened?
He's like, hang on, I'm gonna need a minute to cry my
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sassy's so much better looking. So much better looking. But like, as a kid, like, yeah, she was cute. And then just the whole, like, this whole scene here, like, when you're young and you like someone, just the whole flirting and the stare, it resonates, right? We've all been through this.
Very much.
Yeah, like, do you really think she was that interested in how to juggle a soccer ball? Like, you know,
she wants to juggle balls.
She took time after to learn. So hey,
yeah,
we need more women like that who like up on the side. They're like working on sharing common interests.
Yeah, I love this part where he's cooking wieners and he goes, "Oh, I'm hungry." I'm like, "Bro, take the fucking hot dog out of your mouth."
Now.
This is obviously subtle messaging that you got to reject the wiener.
Mm-hmm. Would she though? That's the question.
Well, no, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about him. He's got to give up the wiener.
Take the wiener out of your mouth and don't worry about the food. They even tell him. His friends are like, "What are you, nuts?" So yeah, he goes over and he starts flirting with her, and then we get Johnny Lawrence.
I remember those sweaters too. God,
right? Right? I'm saying,
bring him back. Bring him
back.
Yeah,
look at this, man. Like, just everything, the hairdo, the music. It's just bringing the radio.
Her sweater is back in style.
Good. Ladies,
yeah,
good.
It's a good look. I'll take it.
This is a really good look for today.
Yes. It's fantastic though, because you got Johnny then. And you got Johnny coming in. And Johnny's like, it's funny too, because this is one of the things we start with, especially with the video Sammy sent me. It's talking about why it was pretty funny about why Johnny was the villain. Johnny was the hero and Daniel's the villain. And Johnny's like, yeah, this is senior year, because they offered him beer, and he's like, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm gonna get my shit together. This
I'm gonna make it work.
Like, you're still a degenerate. He's like, ex-degenerate.
Speaking of degenerates, hey Vex.
You said degenerates, so
I know.
So have we gotten to a part where we can clearly see that Larusso is a fucking villain in this?
No, we're getting there. We're getting there.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
All the guys were just going crazy over.
You saw that video? That's really good editing.
It's fantastic.
Vex,
it's edited to make him look bad.
What happened to you, Vex? You went camping and you come back and you're calling him a villain?
He is a villain. He is a villain.
No,
the Cobra Kai show even proves that Larusso is the bad guy between the two of them.
They changed canon to make that happen. They were responding to a meme.
Okay. Listen.
Oh god, here we go.
Here's the quick rundown, okay? Mr. Miyagi sees that Daniel Larusso is trying to harness karate powers to use for evil, aka to just beat up people.
Now you're
Okay?
reaching. Now you're reaching.
This is an anime. What the
He has
hell?
been walking around with black eyes and head wounds for weeks. And then and the first time Mr. Miyagi sees him, he goes, "You learn karate?" He goes, "Yeah, I did a little bit." He's like, "I'm just learning it." He's not even telling anyone that he's getting the shit kicked out of him.
Listen. So he's trying to harness these powers, okay? Mr. Miyagi, okay, is like, I can see that this kid just wants to beat up other people. He doesn't care about good or evil. So what does he do? He takes all of this teen angst and he's like, wax my fucking car. So, like, smooth out my fucking court. Paint my house.
You sure you didn't say wax my car?
Wax my
like,
carrot.
Right. I'm gonna take all of this rage and I'm gonna make you better. I'm gonna make you less angsty. And then he continues to go to the bear with Johnny Lawrence, and he ends up scarring Johnny Lawrence for the rest of his fucking life because he goes on to be a kung fu master. Meanwhile, Lawrence is a fucking drunk who doesn't even have access to his own child.
That's
And it's
consequences
all
for his
because
own actions.
Johnny's fault. Johnny's a loser.
But wait a
all
minute, don't you
because-
think it started? Don't you think it started when he like was obviously a piece of shit to Allie?
Who Johnny?
Johnny.
Or-
Johnny.
Okay.
Johnny
He's
got
trying to
broken
bring in
up
Cobra
by
Kai lore.
Allie, and he
Johnny-
freaked out when he saw that Daniel and her were having a
Yeah,
good
look, he
time.
pushes him. He
he
pushes him and
beats
throws
the
the
crap
thing
out
at
of
him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So Johnny pushes him, but Daniel throws the first punch.
No, he doesn't.
No.
No,
gets kicked-
he
got
doesn't.
kicked first.
No,
He got
he gets
and then-
pushed, he gets pushed to the ground. He breaks the radio. Then
the ground
he
bang.
charges him. And then after he hits him 2 times, then Danny punches him.
Yeah, he got assaulted first.
Yeah, he got pushed to the floor with a boom
He just
box.
he just protected himself.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah, look.
trying to learn
He wants
karate
to
for
harness
self-defense.
the evil, okay? Johnny Lawrence is the hero. He is the true karate
He
kid.
is not
Okay?
Majin Buu.
Okay.
You
This is-
cannot
I don't
change my
know
mind on
what
this.
movie you're watching, but
Oh
Darth
my God.
Miyagi and
Thank you.
No,
This
they
is pure
did that in Cobra
anti-Italian
Kai. By the way,
racism.
Johnny's got, if you want to bring in the Cobra Kai lore, Johnny's got like an abusive stepdad. Okay.
That's
And
true.
then he's also I keep wanting to say Kyle Reese, who's the Cobra Kai sensei.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
oh.
Kyle Reese
Johnny,
is,
John Kreese.
Terminator
John
guy.
Kreese.
John Kreese,
So
Kyle
John
Reese.
Kreese is like putting him in a headlock.
Terminator?
Cashing him.
Kyle Reese comes in and tells
He came
Daniel,
back from the
"You're gonna
future to
birth the
steal his
savior."
energy.
He's like, and he's like, we need to give birth to Daniel Russo.
Oh,
No,
poor
but-
Allie.
So he's got 2 abusive male figures in his life. He's
Oh,
also a
God.
pampered rich brat. Okay.
Look at him.
Yeah, look at him. He just got the shit kicked out
He's
of him.
literally pounding sand.
not
Yeah.
only by Johnny,
Listen,
not
to
only by
add to
Johnny,
this,
but by
okay,
his
okay.
buddies as well.
Oh, she
He
has
butt
more.
gave
She has
up
more.
on him.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Vex.
She has
Sorry.
more.
To add to this, okay, Daniel is also raised by a single mom, and if the Bible has taught us anything, it's that
Oh my
women
God.
are purely
Oh,
Oh,
dependent.
hang on. He
Yeah.
wasn't fully raised by his dad. His dad died of stomach cancer.
Yes.
He did.
Oh, coincidence! How do you get stomach cancer from women fucking nagging you? There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. Hang on.
I knew where that was going.
Wait a minute. Hang on. She might be onto something because New Amsterdam taught us that brain tumors come from racism. So maybe
Oh,
stomach
racism
cancer
can't-
does
yeah.
come-
No.
Maybe
Yes.
stomach cancer comes from women.
That's
She might
true.
Be onto something.
Look, Johnny wouldn't have been doing all this if Allie had just given that hawk to her. So
You give him that hot.
Spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing. Oh my God. Yeah. Then look at poor Allie's just like,
I
hey,
love
come
you,
on.
Pookie.
Let me touch it where it hurts.
She blames herself.
Yeah, she feels bad. Look at her.
As women should.
Yeah.
Yeah, women are awful. They're awful people.
I mean,
This is what happens when you go after the bad boy first.
Well,
Yeah.
you-
Well,
I
another
you're
thing,
dumb.
too, all the
I'm
people
curious
that
what
he
she
went with
saw.
on the beach, like, just totally ditch him. They're like, "Who's this guy?" It was like, so he has already set himself up. School has not started yet. Everybody else has walked away and just left him in the sand.
That is true.
So,
Look at
like,
him. He's
that-
look. He's
So
He's
he is
pissing
starting
blood.
out his first day at school.
Hey, if
Rough.
his name were Anakin, he would have killed all the younglings about a week from now.
Yeah.
He would have gone into an 8 to 12 dojo.
And I slaughtered them like animals.
Those like eggs look awful.
Larusso, what are we going to do?
I don't know about these eggs. They look like rubber egg. It looks terrible.
It's egg whites, I think.
So not only is the mom moving to California, they she makes some
Those
shitty
are-
eggs.
Those are some poor people eggs.
Yeah,
and I
okay.
know-
If those are egg whites, put the yolks in that motherfucker. Danny could.
I love this shit here with his glass. Like she's not gonna know what's going on with his '80s glasses, fucking Top Gun glasses going on here. It's like,
He's
bro,
like, Ma, Frankie says relax.
Yeah. And of course she's a mom and she gets him to take the glass. And I love how he's like, "Oh, I fell off my bike and I hit the curb." Like, bro, come on, dude. Like,
Cannoli.
I did use the fall off my bike excuse.
Your mic is hot, bitch. Turn it down. You're coming in hot.
people want from my light. Hold on, let's try this.
You're just being a loud guinea tonight.
How about that?
That's
Oh,
better.
It's because there's too many guineas in the panel.
Is that better now? Are we good? God.
Yes.
Is that better?
Well,
For real?
I'm a private
Sound good
chat,
now?
so I don't have to call
Does it
you
sound
out.
good?
Yeah, you're good.
Everybody's getting kicked. I know she doesn't give a shit.
Private chat.
Fuck the private chat, you piece of shit. Your mic sucks.
I only just realized that Max's name Larusso is evil.
You guys have to realize.
No, dude, give me up. Miyagi.
Can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah, well. Oh, we're getting music. What's the song we're getting at this point?
Summer by Bananarama, which is a freaking
Can we play a little bit? Can we play a
That
little bit?
song's a banger.
I like this song.
I still listen to this song. I ain't even gonna lie.
Dude, all of this music was like written for the movie, and it's all so on the nose. It's amazing.
It's so good. It's so. My kid was like, "Shut up!" I kept singing this like right in her ear, every word, and she's like, "Dad, I'm gonna smack you, please."
Oh my
leave me alone."
god, it's a cruel
Yes.
summers. Oh my
It's
god.
a cruel Bananarama. Who doesn't like
that?
Remember? Yeah. Look, you notice one thing about this school that I noticed and I liked right away is that it's very vanilla. It's not very dark.
This isn't a very diverse.
Not a
school for
cell
college.
phone in sight.
That's what I mean. That's what I was gonna say.
Look
You
at this
racist
guy here.
bastards.
Look at this guy in the John Stockton shorts and like nothing
I
else.
know, right here, right? Yeah. Oh god. But you know, it's funny too
He's
because
at the very end.
okay, so my thing is that okay, maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I probably am because I usually am. But like, she's rich, right? So why is she not in a private school? Why is she going to the shitty school?
The high school,
well,
the middle of Reseda, and
It's in between both.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Which
just curious.
sounds like a great way to get bullied.
Look at her here. She's like, "Oh, you're Italian."
She's
She's
way
like, I
too
wonder
hot.
what it looks like down there.
She's just like, you're just so poor and so Italian. I love it.
Yeah. Oh god, I love that dark. You're not like the Mexican people out here.
Yeah. I
She's
hear
like,
you're
oh my
on
gosh.
East Coast, black enough
It's
to
like,
have a
he
big
looks
dick.
exotic and legal.
Like,
Jesus Christ, Gordon.
he's dark skinned, but
No.
his cooking is allowed at our restaurant. So
Yes.
Yeah. But this is great because you're getting like the good character development, like we were saying. And you know, I gotta say, like I remember in the making of this movie, they were like they don't jive at all. Like there's nothing in common, but they actually look good together. Even Miyagi says that, which is true. Like you're different but the same at the same time. Like it just works. Yeah. So
I'm just getting flashbacks. Jesus. God.
Yeah.
you need a minute there, buddy? You gotta go get
My
a
wife
tissue?
did not get this pairing at all.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I'm.
It's
I mean,
fantastic. It's
when
fantastic.
you get called
I
Daniel
think it's
Son while
great.
growing up, then I'm like, hey, I'll take the nickname if it means I can land a chick like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
course.
what I always thought.
But look at that. She's showing him the moves now. Does he have a little
Dude,
boner?
his waist is smaller than hers.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
she might weigh more than him.
I think so. She's got more
She doesn't
muscle
look
than
like
him.
she doesn't look like she weighs much. It's just he looks like he weighs nothing.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Like
That's
those
okay.
are like skin tight sweats, and they're like sticking out like an inch.
Oh, I know.
Because like there's
Yep.
just
Yeah,
nothing
look
on
at
him.
this. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm gonna get this fucker, this guinea.
Yeah.
He doesn't belong in our world.
I'm so glad that
Yeah.
short
The
shorts
80s
died off after this.
Did any girl? I got a question for Sassy.
Oh, I'm not.
Sassy. And I
Yes.
don't know if Vex is back or not, but did you have a crush on Johnny at all? Did you know any girls that had a crush on Johnny?
No, not until probably Cobra Kai, where he started to come out as maybe an attractive one. But no, I always remember anybody that ever saw this always liked
Daniel
Ralph
Son.
Macchio. Yeah, Daniel Son.
Johnny
Yep.
is a fucking lunatic. Okay? He's a psychopath.
Yeah, no, I never liked Johnny. I remember as a kid just hating him, and like I said, not really even liking him at all until Cobra Kai, where he became a little bit more likable.
You saw those eggs that she was cooking, so
I saw this movie all my life. So like when I watched it as a younger kid, I was like, oh, he's just the bad guy. And then by the time I got to high school and watched it, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Johnny? Like Johnny is taking things way too far. Like I've been in fights in gym class and stuff. I didn't like kick the dude down and then go for like an elbow to the neck.
Hang on. Wait, go back to that one.
This school sucks, man.
Yeah, that was great.
No. So like a couple frames forward, just where they were cheering. Not there.
Mhm.
There we go.
Oh.
Her friend who that's there.
Grab it, Canoli.
I got it.
Yes.
I got it.
Her friend who is just the I don't care friend the whole movie. I just realized just now, even while she cheers, she doesn't freaking care. She's got the dark glasses. Not remotely into this.
Yeah, that was the chick I was banging back in school.
Touchdown, whatever.
She's like the proto Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at poor Allie's like, I wonder what's wrong with my boyfriend. Yeah, he fights with the guy and he punches him, right? And then the coach is like, we don't tolerate that here. This school sucks, man.
He hooked me. Of the Cobra Kai guys, the blonde guy is probably the closest thing to a legit psycho person. Bobby is basically Johnny with more of a conscience. Johnny has a conscience, but it's been mostly, rooted out of him by Kreese. Bobby's basically just the loudmouth cheerleader of the whole group.
100%.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, does that get him a body bag?
Yes.
Get him a body bag.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one who sadly died. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He has Downs.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably
Bobby
does.
might have Downs.
He might. Sympathies for Bobby, though.
Yeah,
Rip in
R.I.P.
peace, man. Rest in peace.
Were they basically he legit died right after, but he's basically, dying in the episode. That was pretty hard to watch.
Really.
It was.
Yeah. No, that was hard.
It was.
Was that the Luke Skywalker kid?
No.
Yeah.
No. What are you talking about?
What?
No, I know who Whitey
There's
is.
an obvious kid that has fucking Luke Skywalker here in this movie.
I know.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You got it.
Fuck.
Fucking Whitey. Speak, man. This is
Miyagi immediately knows what's up.
Oh, yeah, I love it because he comes in to fix the sink and he's like, "Oh, you learned karate from book?" It's just these little one.
But he says, what happened to your eye? And he said, I fell off my bike, and he goes, "Oh, you didn't hurt your hand."
Yeah,
so he already knew that you don't hurt your eye that way. That looks fun.
Good. Look at that.
See, first time I saw this, and I saw Mr. Miyagi, I said, "Oh, it's Arnold from Happy Days."
Arnold from Happy Days. Yeah. That's how old we are, though.
Yeah.
And he was a comedian. He called himself the Hip Nip.
Yeah.
Wow.
He lived in Hawaii.
Hey, Alex, how you doing? Yeah, he did. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah. He looks so hot right here.
This is where he looked there and he's like, "Man, Miyagi was right. I am lucky I didn't hurt my hand."
You okay there, Gooch? Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just getting a flush of memories.
I'm going to be honest. I don't get it.
What?
You don't get the Elizabeth Shue thing?
I don't get it. Yeah.
Oh, she's the girl next door. She's the.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 80s hair, probably.
She just kind of looks like a perpetual soccer mom to me, like even when she's young. That's why.
Because of the hair.
That's my specialty.
There's soccer moms have their place. They have their place.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Personality is often the problem with a soccer mom, not necessarily the looks.
That's
She's
true.
gonna wear a jacket tied around her waist for the rest of her life.
But she hasn't even done anything, and you guys are drooling over her.
Because she's nice. She's
I'm
nice.
sorry.
He just got to
she's
town and
nice.
she's being nice to him.
Yeah.
This is coming from someone who is drooling
Oh
over
my God,
Henry
look at those
Cavill
fucking
all the
eyes.
time.
I know.
Look at that.
That's actually something to
Arthur
appreciate,
Morgan.
okay?
Arthur Morgan. Not even a real character.
I know. Let's not say hurtful things, okay?
I love you. I'm just kidding. She's like crying. No, not Arthur.
You're gonna rip on our fictional characters.
Yeah, I just like
the gender divide. It's she's good looking. She's nice. She actually dresses modestly, and it's like, yeah, that's,
Look at that. Look at her. Look at her.
Obtainable, and she'll do it.
Yeah,
in the
dude.
butt,
You see this look right here?
I have the answer. If she's
Yes.
a girl you want a relationship with. She's not a girl that is
not a quick one, not a huck to
She's the marriage material.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, I get that. Okay.
Yeah. But look at her. She's licking her lips here. Like, I wonder what she's thinking.
You want it?
I
She's
want
like,
that cannoli.
I want that chick that
Everybody.
look like a 15. It look
I want to run my hand through that Reseda
Everybody
hairline.
loved Elizabeth Shue when they were young, like boy wise.
Yeah.
Like, do you
I know,
think
I
you
like
actually
the chick
watched
from
the
Part Two.
Babysitter Adventures and Babysitter?
She looked
Oh,
better in
that's
that movie.
So cute in
Yeah.
that movie.
She looked better in that movie.
I liked her in
one of my
Back to the
favorites.
Future too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot she took over. Yeah,
Sorry, what were you saying? Sassy?
yeah sorry, Sassy.
No, I was saying she was super cute in Adventures in Babysitting, and that's another one of my favorite movies. And I have to say, her brother, who was on Melrose Place, is not bad to look at either.
Andrew.
What's their brother's name?
Andrew Shue.
Drew.
Andrew Shue.
He,
That's his
Drew
fucking
Shue.
He's
Drew
the shoe on
Shue.
the other foot.
Yeah, no shit, man.
yes.
Yeah, I like this. I love this. Though I love how he's going to find out the karate to defend himself, and then he's like getting into this. Then he
Another
then
factoid,
he's-
guys. This is the
Yes.
first time that all the Cobra Kai kids saw what is it, Kreese?
Daniel. Oh yeah. The guy,
So
the trainer.
so the guy who actually trained them in karate had
Mhm.
trained them, so they didn't see him until he was on set. So they said when he
I
got
gotcha.
on, he was very intimidating.
Oh, I can imagine.
Fear,
But
does not
I like.
exist.
It's not yet. It's not exist. So like Daniel's getting all excited. He's like, "Oh man, this is just what I." Then he sees like all the guys, especially Johnny, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man."
Oh
No,
yeah,
you
he
know,
gives him that
Johnny's the
look.
only one who actually sees his face because they're all turned around.
Yeah, they're all turned around.
Johnny's,
Yeah,
he's because he's
he's got the smirk.
champion of the
That
group. He
smirk
looks
is
up and he's like,
perfect.
"Oh, you got to be kidding me!"
Yeah, he plays up the villain role perfect. But yeah, then he goes to see his mommy across the street, and
At the Orient Express.
she's the manager of the
That's a
Orient
racist
Express.
restaurant name
She's
nowadays.
in the manager training program.
No, she
Yeah.
got hired at a computer place. He says that
She
in the beginning.
did.
Yeah,
She did,
Yeah.
but then she got this job
She took
instead.
the job. She just look even at the subtitle. She goes and the benefits. So
Yeah, they pay for everything. So
But I
she
would
went
have
from-
been pissed. I would have been like, yo, Ma, you moved me all the way the fuck out here to manage a restaurant. You could have done that back in New York.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
also
benefits.
outside looking in. Hey, Ma, stay at the computer place. In the future, it's
it's
going to
gonna
be
turn
much
into
better.
a big
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
but yeah, restaurants
Buy
coming.
Bitcoin, Ma. Buy Bitcoin.
By the way, these little thing here I noticed was rewatching. I love the directing here because you're getting the focus on them too, but in the background you see the kids, and they do such a good job of like you're paying attention to what they're saying, but then you're seeing them in the background being conniving. It's like, oh, this is crazy. But I love this. Great directing here. This is a great shot.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Yeah,
and
the
the-
mom is so fucking wholesome in this movie.
Oh, she's cute. She's beyond cute.
She's I
Yeah.
guess she's one of the first lesbian actresses on television.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The mom?
Yeah. That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
See, she's hot. She's definitely hot.
I thought
love
that
it.
was,
And then
I
it's-
thought that was John Travolta's mom in real life.
I thought so too, but I guess not. Unless I'm
isn't
Isn't
it?
that John? I have no idea. I thought yes.
Back there
What
when
are-
he's having the talk with his
With the
mom's already left
mama?
and all that, and he's just kind of mumbling along, and,
Mumbling to
having
himself.
a real,
Yeah.
real conversation. Like we don't get that in a lot of movies today, where an actor just
No.
can,
Riffed
I don't
on
know,
his
he-
on his own.
yeah, right. It was good.
We have a super chat
She's
from
only-
Waylon.
She's
Thank
only
you,
like
Waylon.
14. His mother's only like 14 years older than he is.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Yeah, but
is
that
Elizabeth
mom hair.
Yeah.
is Elizabeth Shue tighter than Borat's sister? Wow. Anybody want to take that one?
Not after me.
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I haven't seen Borat.
Wow, Jesus. So here, you know what? Since this is, we'll play this again, and probably not for a while because I don't want to kill. But here you go.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that. Oh, you gotta give him that. Spit on that thing. Spit on that thing. Say what? Say what?
Whoa.
All right, that's enough of that.
That's a
Never
double.
get
That's
that.
a
Enough.
double hot tour.
That's a double. Poor Daniel's got his little bike, and then they come up on
Okay,
him. And,
yeah, Vax, explain this, Vax.
Well, okay, I'll play devil's advocate for Vex if she's muted at the moment and say,
Yeah,
I mean, we all can't stand people.
Who
on their
muted Vex,
bicycles
by the
in
way?
driving
Damn
lane.
it.
Yeah,
we don't
mute
like
Vex.
people who ride their bicycle in the driving lane, so that's all this was.
That's true.
No.
He's got to get
This
the
is
fuck out of the way.
attempted murder.
Kind of is.
Okay, that was like a 40-foot drop.
He rolled down
here's
the hill. He was
Wait, hold on. So my
His
daughter
head lands
said,
on a rock.
no,
Look at
so,
him.
no,
Yeah.
so my daughter goes, how the fuck did he hit his head? That was grass and dirt. She goes, I didn't see him bang his head on any rock. She's like, I can't.
That's
This is
right.
ridiculous.
No,
I mean,
that's
well, hold on. He hits this pretty hard.
okay.
I mean,
I have
No.
taken a skull like this before.
I have
You
too
are
on an ATV.
scratched you are scratched and beat up all the heck if it's
Yeah.
long enough.
I fell
If-
on
if-
an
if-
ATV down the hill.
This is
Yeah,
I
that's
had a
true.
help.
Like I said, when he stops, his head lands right on a rock. Vex.
No,
Oh.
he rests his head on a rock. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
rock. Thank you for being- Thank you for being
Yeah.
cold on this side.
It's more he has kind of like a rug burn type injury almost. on his-
Gotcha.
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Well, it was
like
the
a-
80s,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the 80s. There's glass bottles everywhere.
Look, he's angry now. He's
Okay.
getting angry. Like, I hate this bike. He's like, I hate it here. And the mom's like, what, let me take care of it for you. Hey,
And he's
no,
like,
but she's.
he's like, you didn't ask me, Ma, if I
I
wanted
just want to go home. I just wanna
Yeah,
go home.
and you know what? Normally, like my mom would have been like, "Shut the fuck up and go upstairs."
Yeah.
You know,
see.
she's like, "Right, I didn't ask you."
Well, I love how this is happening right in front of Mr. Miyagi because you're watching. You're like, okay, so obviously he's hearing everything because he's in there.
He's a creep.
Sneaky little ninja.
Oh, you know why this is a good movie? Because they didn't have him like peeking through the little
No.
blind.
No, he
the
hears
thing,
it and
you know?
comes out.
Yeah,
You know, I wonder
Imagine-
like if he's really thinking here, like, shut the
just-
fuck up.
Yeah, he basically just like, someone tell these guineas to shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go back to East Coast. You loud.
it's 3 a.m.
We
Gooch,
come
you're gonna be-
to harbor
Well,
your
I gotta
time.
ask Gooch, like every time Elizabeth's shoe comes on, are you gonna be okay?
Sorry, I'm busy at the
There's
moment.
a reason why
Oh.
he's turning it on.
I thought I heard slapping going.
Yeah, I was like, remember to mute the mic, buddy.
He's practicing karate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
walks off.
Up, down.
Don't slam the floor. Anyway,
Yeah.
look-
Can we just have a moment for whatever the fuck this outfit is he's wearing? I mean, the 80s was just mixing random patterns.
Oh no, that's bitching.
That's bitchin'.
Yeah, badass.
Dude, none of us knew how to dress in high school.
Yeah,
That's true.
No, I know. I was gonna say.
I
Well,
actually
high
wore an
school is
outfit in
different.
middle school very similar.
I wore Knicks
Really,
Knicks
you-
jerseys.
Wait a
Wait, let me
minute.
tell you about
Like,
cannoli.
Daniels
Cannoli-
are like alleys.
It depends on how I was feeling that day. My gender
Look at
was
this-
quite fluid in middle school.
Look at these
Okay,
guys.
there you go.
Look at all these blonde-haired pretty boys. See, this is the shit I was telling. When I moved to Arizona for the first time, I had to deal with bullshit like this because I was the Italian kid, a little darker from the East Coast, and I got picked on by people like Johnny.
Yeah, but they were
So-
like 3 feet shorter than you.
Do people
Back
just
then,
stand
I
with their
wasn't as
fucking
tall.
leg up
I
like
wasn't
that?
as tall. I didn't
No,
shoot up.
You
Yeah.
telling
Like
me
a
they
foot.
knew in your school days to go for the
I
heels?
grew up. I shot up in height in like my between freshman and sophomore year. I just shot up like crazy, and my brother
Should've
hated me.
swept a
after that.
leg.
I felt
Yeah.
the same way. I felt the same way when I went to Scarborough. I was like,
Right?
"What the fuck?" I was the only white kid, so I was just
Yeah,
like, that.
Yeah. So it's like I was, they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're a gangster. You're this." So I played it up for. I was like, "Yeah, I am." My dad's mob boss. We moved out here because we had to, like, witness protection, and then My teacher was she was good though. She was an Italian girl. She was from California, but she was Italian, and she would basically just warn the kids like, yeah, you don't want to mess with a fucking kid from whose dad's an Italian guy from the East Coast. Like it was
Vex
hilarious.
here? Or no, Vex not here.
She's in the background. I think she's doing. She said she was going to be
I'm here.
doing
I'm here.
something.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
So what are your thoughts on Elizabeth Shue right here? Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry. I'll show you.
Again, she just looks like a soccer mom. That's all.
She looks
not-
like someone who.
So Vex is not saying she's ugly by any means.
Soccer mom next door, not the Curry next door. I mean, she can't, like she's not gonna meet up to your expectations. She can't make you think you come again, but she is okay.
Oh, she can make me come anytime she wants.
Wow.
The soccer mom thing. I also wondered. It's like, does Gucci your sock? Is that it?
I just figured if people are gonna
That's fine.
Go nuts for her, she'd look more than just like an average girl.
Well,
That's all.
So wouldn't wifey material be attractive though? Like if you're cute, if you're cute, and then you also could be wifey material. Like her personality is really nice. She's attractive and some
looks fade. Like personalities forever.
She ends up being a whore.
Canoli's just describing me in high school.
No, that was not you in high school. But...
Here's the thing, Max. She looks like the girl, and she even acts like it in like the first 3 or 4 movies she does, like in Cocktail and in,
very innocent kind of.
She's innocent, but she's going to be a very loyal and very very good girlfriend for you.
Yeah.
Well, clearly not. She leaves him right after the tournament for a football
That is
player.
true for a football player. That is true.
That was one thing in the show that they explained that I thought made a lot of sense was that he kind of misconstrued her relationship with the guy and freaked out, and that's why she dumped him. It's like, what is
he is a pothead? I mean, that's fair. I love.
It honestly does kind of fit his personality. That
100%.
So I was like, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Being an Italian male, we don't think rationally all the time. We're very passionate people. We think with our emotions.
Elizabeth Shue at 61, she's aged fine.
Yeah, that's what I said too. But it was like she has that innocence about her. Vex, you feel like you're going to be able to teach her stuff. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Look. Lord Toxic is proving my point. Is in Cobra Kai, it's revealed that Daniel was a dick to her, making Daniel Larusso that guy.
He was.
He's definitely a flawed character, but
Yeah.
Johnny is
100%.
a hero or all that.
Well, yeah, he does get an ego. He does get an ego after the first movie.
100%.
Actually, second movie, actually. No,
He's a teenager.
Yeah, and it definitely comes to back to haunt him in the third movie.
So just quickly moving along. So this is where he sees, because Mr. Miyagi fixes his bike. So he goes in to thank him, and then he's showing him about so this is where their relationship really takes off.
He's like, come in here and play with my bonsai.
Yeah, clip my tree, little LaRusso.
Close eye.
But yeah, he's learning. This is where he starts to learn his life lessons, and he's trimming a bonsai. Bonsai.
They actually let us do this in school. They this movie
bonsai trees.
Yeah, they we had a class.
Old men.
We had a class like when I was in 4th or 5th grade where the teacher thought it would be really cool if the kids got to cut trim bonsai trees.
Was your school in a senior home or
just a remote room with the elderly Japanese janitor?
It was a big thing, and that was.
Did you learn how to tuck old people in their sheets when they go to bed?
This is Ping. This is Pang.
Then he turned. He spun you around and said, "Close eye."
Place. It was a much more
close eye.
I like it. Yeah, close eye. Touch me here. Oh, anyway,
parents be mad if you say something.
It was like an art. It was like an art class, and that was just like.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So he's trying to teach him how to focus, right? So he's like, yeah, just take everything else out, relax, and then you can cut my tree, trim my trees, but
trim a bush.
Trim a bush.
Yeah. Very relaxing. It does look kind of relaxing. Looks like it's it kind of calms him down, takes his mind off. Then mom comes in and fucks everything up. Yo, Danny, what are you doing in here?
Why doesn't your tree look like Jersey?
Yeah. These don't look like trees back home. What the fuck?
Yo, Grandma used to take 3 days playing with her bonsai. And tell you what,
He's probably a mom. At least someone's trimming their bush. Jesus Christ!
Oh, you sick fuck.
maybe
was
Dad
the
wouldn't have died of
80s.
stomach cancer if
It
you
was
trimmed
the
your
80s.
Mom.
Mom,
Maybe-
you gotta
maybe-
put that wax on, rip that wax off.
Maybe Mr. Miyagi could come and fix my sink, if you know what I mean.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if she had actually been like hitting on him so hardcore?
I know, right?
Between that hair and that bush, she doesn't need a purse.
Wax
Yeah.
teach me how to wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool though. He's getting a little friendship is forming here, and he's being nice. He gives the trees, and she goes, "I know exactly where I'll put this," and she ain't talking about the bonsai tree. She's talking about something else.
I trimmed a landing strip for you. There you go.
I call it the flying V.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel-san. Hey, look, Ma, he gave me the nicest one. Yeah, because he's trying to plow Mom.
This
Yeah,
old
he's trying
guy's
to do-
cool.
Yeah. Hey, we
He
go
definitely
back to
doesn't
school.
have issues where
Did
he
y'all
lets
ever
his kid
have
or
that when
anything.
you all were teenagers? You met an old person, you were like, "Holy crap, this old guy's kind of awesome." Did you ever have
Gord,
that?
we don't live in your world, Gord. No,
I'm not even saying I
hold
have
on.
it. I'm curious if this is a
No,
thing.
because the old
It is
people
a
in my
thing. It is a
neighborhood,
thing.
the old people in my neighborhood would bury people in the fucking East River, throw people in the East River.
Yes. Yes.
That sounds
Yeah,
like-
that's-
hang on.
I
That sounds
I
like a
respected
yes.
them.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a
But I
yes.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course. I was scared shitless of the old. Actually, no, because my
Yeah.
dad was a cop. So they left our family alone. They knew. But
So in better
I
parts
was.
of the country, we actually have people who are like
Yeah.
either like stay off my land or hey, you want to learn how to use a tractor. That's it.
White Bear, this is where
I
you,
had
I mean,
some
no,
nice
White Bear, Gord,
elderly neighbors. None of them.
yeah, no,
ever
I
taught
did.
me
We did.
karate.
We did. No,
Um,
no.
I had a World War
No.
One veteran who lived next door for a while. And for,
Where the hell did you live? Golden Creek States? Like
Yeah, what is going on? Where
senior,
from?
senior.
on Golden
Wait, hold
Pond.
on.
He was being taken care
Dorking.
of by his kids, and like he for a brief time he was the oldest living World War One veteran.
Gord, do you feel represented in this? Look at this still. This is for you, buddy. Look,
I know it.
Mr.
I think that's when the pumpkin seeds were planted.
That's when it all came together.
It was fate.
Beautiful.
It was fate, buddy.
Beautiful.
It was meant to
It
be.
was.
It was just meant to be.
It was. I saw
Um,
this and I thought, I identify with these.
That is me, and I am them.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is where he's talking to Mr. Miyagi about the party, the Halloween party, and he's playing. I don't want to go. I don't do much dancing, and he's and he's like, oh. Mr. Miyagi was like, if you had a costume, would you go? And he's like, yeah, if you be the Invisible Man. So he creates an actually pretty inventive costume.
Now,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
Well,
This is
right
where he
behind
fucked
it.
up. This is where he
Shower's right
fucked up.
behind him, too.
If you
Yeah.
wanted to be inconspicuous, you don't fucking go dressed as a shower. It's too much attention.
Or you don't open it.
I mean, not for nothing. You're walking in, you're the only asshole there with the fucking shower curtain. Everybody sees who you are. Dumb move. Dumb move.
No, shower costume gets the ladies wet.
That's true. Got
Well,
got
if they
the
were
shoe.
a king walking around with them,
No.
for sure.
Oh,
No,
nice
shower
pun, nice
costumes were
pun.
really big in '84. I heard.
There
I
you go.
totally would have been. I totally would have
There you
been
go,
the
Gooch.
chicken guy throwing eggs around.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
I
for
can
you
see
right there.
that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you
Oh.
go.
Okay.
Well, this chick, this chick in the back, no, not doing it. Elizabeth, what is she supposed to be here? Like a Greek goddess?
I would have been.
Yeah,
all-
she's got her
all- I
eyes
would've been
wide
all over
shut
it.
mask.
yeah.
The lady on the left looks like she's about to like sing in the Human League or something, or with Boy George.
Yeah.
No, she's putting on the Ritz.
Yeah, I was
When
gonna say
you're
it's taco.
feeling blue, you
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
what to do.
Yeah, but
I
she,
hate that song.
she got
I
that
know.
Boy George forehead though.
Yeah.
Her friend has like the most 80s like insult. She's like, she must be into fungus, and I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
Fungus.
Oh my god,
Bitch. But look here, she's like, "Oh, my flower needs water." Now, come on. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Innuendo.
The fact that she knew that he was the asshole in the shower curtain speaks volumes.
Yeah.
She just knew.
And then
As soon
he's
as
like,
he got there.
"Hey, no one can see us in here. Just touch it."
Yeah.
Yeah, just come on. Unzip it. Unzip it. Come on. Please. Oh, thanks for reminding me that yeah. Oh. So she's over. She's like, and then she says Johnny's name. She's God knows what he's touching. And then she's like, "Fuck you." No, this is good though. Like, It's
Well,
funny
usually
because
brings
she
up Johnny. She's like,
she
"Oh,
does
yeah,
immediately.
yeah."
Well, that's
Ah,
unfortunately kind of the thing they have in common right now. Other than
yeah,
Johnny.
yeah. Sorry, my ex-boyfriend keeps beating the shit out of you.
For no reason.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
this
Now this is the only real time where I'll give it where
He's
Danny's
a dick.
fucking idiot.
He pushes it here. Yeah.
This is a very dumb thing to do. It's the kind of dumb thing a teenager would do. But of course,
Yeah.
Johnny getting water poured on him leads him to try to murder.
Yeah.
It ruined his
Couldn't leave it alone,
But
could you?
also, Allie's kind of to blame here too, because he's, she's like rubbing him on like he's never gonna get his.
She's
And
rubbing
he's like,
something.
I mean, I don't think he necessarily knows what he's gonna do here. They're just talking, and now she does like she trips him, so she probably gets him a little madder. But it's she doesn't know what he ultimately is gonna do.
If you notice he's gonna smoke a joint, you let him smoke that shit and come back to like 15 minutes. Go, hey, I think we got off on the wrong
Hang on,
foot.
do you see him actually rolling it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see.
No,
it.
he can't see
Well, I
it.
see it for the hose, but we don't see
Oh,
it.
no, he can't. No, he can't.
No.
Wait, yeah, he did come over. He
too high. The part that
Come on,
shower.
saw him over.
Come on, you gotta smell that shit, baby. He's from the hills. He's got that good shit.
Well, he hasn't.
He came over the side of it.
No,
There
I'm
you go.
sure he heard them. Like, because I think the one friend says like,
No, he literally came over the side of it and saw him earlier.
Also, maybe kind of push your way out. Don't go barreling through the crowd. Stop, because no one knows that
Yeah, no
you did
kidding.
anything.
No,
Don't
his big
be
mistake
running.
was when he said something in the
Thank you,
bathroom.
Cobra.
He told the guy, he's like, "Get out of the way." It's like he's gonna recognize your voice, so don't run out of there and then just like try to keep it cool.
Just leave.
Oh, wait, she's smiling at first. She's like, "Ooh, what?"
No, but you're right. If he would have just taken that fucking shower curtain off and stood still behind everything, he would have been fine.
He does cause a fucking 3-car
I know.
pileup over here. I mean, this guy's causing fucking road accidents.
Okay, but he is gonna get murdered.
I love the song they got.
He's gonna get murdered. That is,
Yeah,
what? It's true.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
the on the nose song, "Danger in every direction."
It's awesome. It's so good.
Everywhere I turn.
No, the best song is in the arcade.
Parts of the story.
Oh yeah.
I would say that's the second best one.
Wow.
You're the best
Yeah.
is the best song.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no, but I'm saying for the on the nose kind of
Oh, yeah.
80s bullshit song, I can't even remember the lyrics, but it's like,
Look, they catch
young
up to him. and they-
hearts.
Yeah. And one of them is who's the guy here? One of the guys like, hey, leave him alone, man. He can barely,
Can I
he can
just
barely
tell
stand
you,
up.
Bobby is
secretly,
always kind of the voice of reason.
secretly
Yeah.
during the scene, I was looking for any signs of bulge, and there wasn't any.
The
Who's
fuck?
bulge? Who's bulge?
They're all in onesies.
Oh well, they're wearing
Yeah,
it's black in the front.
And they're all
So-
wearing like Daisy Dukes at gym class. I would have not done.
Vex is like, what?
I would have
they're
not
like-
done well in the 80s.
There may be like
He's looking out for that boner.
They got like cutoffs on.
Yeah,
over
you
there.
know. Yeah, that's true. Johnny's about to fucking
Yeah.
literally kill him.
Yeah, it's like me and Gooch talked about this the other day. Like even like back in times like when I got in like schoolyard stuff, like there was rules. Like when the
Yeah.
dude can't stand up
Well,
anymore,
yeah.
you gotta. That's why I'm saying Johnny's a fucking
He's
lunatic.
a psycho. He's a psychopath.
And not only did they prop him up, he was going for a jump kick with all of his body weight aimed
Yeah.
right at his head. So when Miyagi knocks him down, that sign gets ripped right off. Like that would have been the end of
I love
Danny.
this though. I love
Oh,
Miyagi
no,
just comes in.
you've got to bring up the part that we're like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're talking about the one like instance of genuinely bad acting where he gets knocked up against the fence and just groans?
No, I'm talking about the
Ooh.
fact that Daniel's trying to jump the fucking fence. Mr. Miyagi picks him up and just opens the fence. It's unlocked.
Oh yeah, because he did. Yeah, he just unlocks the fence, and I'll show you.
Well, he is Italian. Like we're not the brightest.
Yeah, that is true. We're not smart people. We're
Yeah.
loyal and passionate. We're not brilliant. Let's face it.
If
Vex
he-
is
It
now
says,
push-
it says
If
push
he
the
were
open where he
If he
pull
were
on it.
Mexican, I would understand the instinct.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me see if I can show it. Hold on.
No,
It's like,
he know how
hold
to pick a rock with one hand.
on. Look, because he couldn't get the gate open, right? And then like all of a sudden,
Miyagi, didn't he
No,
jump
he
over
picks him
as
up.
well, right?
Like he picks him up, and then he literally just opens it. I'm like, wait, why couldn't fucking Daniel just do that?
Because he didn't know it was open. He probably has
Listen, I love my people. We're fucking not bright people though. We're not intelligent.
That's fine.
There's a few exceptions like Da Vinci.
Yeah, you
and
guys
all
keep on wearing cement shoes and shit. It's weird.
Yeah,
Black Lives Matter.
The element of surprise.
Hold on, Vex, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, were most of your people like raped by blacks like thousands of years ago?
Well, hold on. That's Sicily. That's only 25% of my blood. That's not the full. That's not the rest for me.
Well,
Copa and
25% of coon in your blood, then. So that's not very good.
Oh,
Hey, I'm half Sicilian, cannoli.
We got Dennis Hopper on the stream.
just watch that clip from True Romance. It is the best fucking scene in that whole movie.
Yeah.
It explains everything. But yes, Vex, you're right. So yes.
Or Seinfeld would say the moops. It was the moops.
Moops. Yeah, the moops. So Mr. Miyagi farted here. He's like, that smells bad, but you'll heal good. So it's like, whoops. Yeah, this is where he starts. What does he give him? Tea? He gives him tea here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he gives him tea and some Japanese like mumbo
wisdom.
juice. Something.
Yeah, mumbo juice.
What is mumbo juice? Hold up.
Fuck.
Hold up.
Gord? Is this one of the old age home fucking things you learned when you visited
made that up? I just completely made that up.
Mumbo juice. Okay. That's going to be the next
ongoing word, and I said mumbo juice.
This is going to go now. This is going to live in infamy now because it happened here. Mumbo juice.
Feeding him like
mumbo juice is just anything that does something like for some inexplicable reason.
He doesn't seem to mind it, so it's probably got garlic in it.
Mumbo juice is the same thing that mumbo juice is the same thing that Honey Boo Boo makes. It's exactly
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is where he gives him a little background about his ancestry, how he learned karate, and like the true nature. What does he say? Like I thought I only thought they did this. Yeah, I thought He's like also, and then he's like, I only thought like people do this in Buddhist temples and shit. He's like, you watch too much TV.
Yeah, you go. Miyagi know two things: fish and karate.
Miyagi's smart. He's like, and then this is where he he talks about the boys' bad attitude and how karate should be for defense only, and so again, he's got to defend himself from a lunatic who's trying to kill him, though.
No, like I said, he's
what was your point there?
A flawed character. He's thinking, he knows he has to defend himself, but he also is like I want to get revenge on these guys, which is what a teenage boy would want.
Oh, 100%.
You mean after they've kicked the living shit out of him 3 times? Yes, I think I
tried to commit homicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I get
it. If you were to take Daniel
when they ran him off the road with their dirt bikes,
he would be skinny enough to look like he just walked out of a concentration camp.
Jesus.
That's how awful he was.
Yeah, he definitely
It's
got
all
the
frail.
fresh off the boat immigrant look. Yeah,
he's got the frail. This is where he wants to go to the dojo, the fucking Cobra Kai, right? And he wants him to go with him. And he's like,
he first comes up with the idea like sarcastically, and then Miyagi's like, "Oh, he goes, well, so now you're thinking," and he's like, "I was just kidding."
So
would you go?
You mean to tell me that he gets this little dude over here to go and tell the boys to stop hitting on him? Is that what
he doesn't have a dad? But he doesn't have a father figure, so this is his father. He's like becoming his father figure.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Well.
Yeah, but is that how you handle it as a teenage boy? You tell your daddy to go tell the boys to stop picking on you?
Well, I mean,
it's kind of like what he said. 1-to-1 problem is one thing. A 5-to-1 problem is something else.
But he's getting attacked by like 5 people at one time, though. Yeah,
he ain't winning this one.
He's going to be in the hospital.
Just checking.
Then Uncle Tony's coming from New Jersey.
They're not just like run of the mill like street punks. These are like championship award winning martial artists.
This is like one step away from the Warriors.
Sammy's like, they're murderers. They're murderers.
Yeah, they are.
Look at Daniel. He's like,
let me tell you,
if
my dad ever caught me getting my ass whooped, he would kick my ass.
Oh yeah.
He'd hold up his hand
my
like,
dad
"Here's
was
your
the same guy. Like, did you fight back?
Yeah.
My dad wouldn't have cared if I lost a fight, but like if I would have like went over and just tattled, because he would have been like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
never, that kid's gonna pick on you for the rest of your fucking life. I don't
Well,
care
to
if
be
you
fair,
bigger than you.
Daniel didn't
Wait.
tattle or anything. Miyagi came across it. He
Wait,
true.
doesn't this mean that,
Go ahead,
then
Vex.
it's very possible that Daniel's father died of disappointment in his son?
Oh,
Yes. It's highly likely. Yes.
He'll never get above 90 pounds.
I think in Jersey, that's like the third leading cause of death.
Vex, my darling, don't ever change.
The heir, the mafia, and disappointment in your children.
Daniel does have the body makeup of a little twink in this movie. I'm not going to
He
lie.
does.
He's a little twinkish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is where they do the
fancy
fight.
boy.
This is where you get to learn a little bit about the sensei because he got the guy down.
This
And
is
he's like, finish him.
Vex's favorite part: watching the black kid get beat up.
Get beat up by the white man. Yeah.
They chop him on the neck again.
Yeah. Hit him again.
No mercy.
He's gonna hit him again. He's gonna clean your house next week.
No mumbo juice for him.
Oh shit. Yeah. We do not train to be merciful. Yeah, see, Cobra Kai, they're nuts.
It is kind of funny though. This movie has a little bit of that horror movie rule because the first Cobra Kai member that Daniel beats is also the black kid.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, that's
They kind of do the token black guy thing in this.
I really did
See,
like the scene
he's
where...
a racist as well. Daniel Larusso is the villain.
Okay, Vex,
He's Italian, no shit.
This is how I know that
Johnny
her whole
beats the
Daniel's
black
the
kid.
villain thing is a bunch of bullcrap. Is because that would be enough for her to say, yeah, he's totally the hero in this.
Yeah,
it's true. That's so true.
The scene where he's walking up and addressing all the students, and then he gets a hold of Lawrence's, Johnny's attention and all that. I thought that was kind of cool.
It's great.
Yeah, that was
cool.
great.
Yeah. Something matter, Mr.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
something doesn't matter. Yeah, he just
Matter.
keeps railing on and says, "Oh, he was in the military and all that."
Yeah, he was a Marine, right? I think. Isn't that the Cobra Kai? He was in the Marines.
He's a nom vet.
Nom vet. Yeah, he's a little. Yeah. So this is where he's kind of telling him, "Hey, listen. Yeah, there you go, Cord. 1-to-1 problem. Yes. 5-to-1. No.
Too much. Ask anyone."
So he wants him to fight right there. And
he's like,
"No,
okay.
no,
He goes,
no."
"Oh, that's your problem. The odds, well, we can fix that." And he's because he knows he's not trained at all. He's noticed the poster and he says, "We'll do this at the tournament. How about that?"
Yeah. I love that he's trying to intimidate Miyagi, and Miyagi's having none of it. Like he's like, dude,
fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care what anyone says
you.
about Karate Kid 3. The scene where they actually fight is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I agree.
Yeah, it's great.
I
Johnny
freaking love
Silver.
that part.
Yeah, dude, that
He
movie.
takes out Kreese, Silver, and Karate's bad boy.
Yeah.
No bullshit, Gordon. I got that primed up and ready to go to fall asleep to after the stream.
Oh yeah, you have to like continue
Somebody's
on
gonna
when
be
you watch
whacking
these
it.
movies. Wax on. Yeah.
You poor
But this is where he
snake
tells
up. You poor
This is
snake
where he
down.
This is where he tells him, don't you're not allowed to
he
touch
doesn't
him
show,
until the
then it's
tournament.
open. Yeah, they come. Yeah, they have the rule that nobody touches him before the tournament, and he agrees. And then he's like, if he doesn't show, it's open season on him and you.
Yeah. I like the Kreese thing. I like where because Miyagi's like one more thing. He's like, "You're a pushy little bastard," but I like that. He's like, I like that. Look, fruit juice, very appropriate for Daniel to walk by. Little twink. Walk
They
by.
don't have mumbo juice at the Cobra Kai.
By the way,
so-
what does he have in his pocket?
That's
Do what?
true. Who?
He has something in his pocket, in his back
Oh,
pocket.
it's a headband. It's his headband.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Zach's. No, we don't worry about karate. We just wipe out your whole family and
do
bury you in the
marinara
ground. Yeah, exactly.
We
That's
know
right,
people.
Gooch.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah, we
people
know
who
people.
bury people that you know.
Yeah.
He's a third-degree
Literally,
black belt in
literally.
Gobbledygook.
Yeah. I know
Gabagool.
a guy who knows where all the wet
Mumbo
cement
juice.
is.
I love the look on
I'm-
Miyagi's face where like Daniel's all like, goes, "You said you're gonna make things better for me." It's like, I did. It's like just
Yeah.
saved for 2 months of beating.
Did you? Did you? Oh my god! And they go to Miyagi's house.
He's like, "But did you
Which-
die, Daniel-san?"
Did you?
Kick-ass house.
Yeah, it does. Well, it becomes nice when he gets his slave labor to do his work for him.
Heck yeah, dude.
Hey,
Hell yeah!
His son unfortunately died. He is not
Yes.
adopting a new son through LaRusso. He's
Right.
adopting a new slave.
Which I forgot. When we get to that point, like I completely forgot the whole little part where
Yeah,
Miyagi's like,
freaking touching
You know
it.
what I
It'll-
think?
excellent.
I was-
very touching.
I was
Yeah.
That
thinking
part is
about
actually
that part.
that hits hard.
Oh, they
Mhm.
almost cut that scene out of the movie.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is stupid.
Probably,
saying,
probably
Tom?
because it's not so subtly taking a crap on FDR.
No,
It's kind of part of the reason why his wife and kid would have died is because they were in those
suit
Japanese
was like, let's close
internment
the movie
camps.
down.
Finish your thoughts, Sassy.
I didn't hear you,
I
Sassy.
was just going to say it's interesting because I never remembered that part. And I think when we're younger, we're kids watching that movie, we just don't pay attention to that part because it's deep and it's grown up. And it was almost like I was watching that part for the first time because I didn't remember any of it. So I wonder if
burn a little bit.
Oh.
little bit.
Thank you, Wild Man Beyond, for subscribing to the channel.
you
appreciate you, buddy.
But it's just weird how different parts of movies, like when you watch them at different ages, I just didn't remember that part.
Mr. Miyagi, though, has his point here is like, just put on a good fight, show that you belong, and that's enough. Like, he's not thinking even of winning. He's just like, just do your best, basically. That's his whole.
It's basically just saying if you can earn some respect, that
respect,
should be enough.
Yeah. And then there's a little foreshadowing because that's the car he gets, and he's like, "Oh, hey." And so he gives him back his headband, and then
this will gobble her Google.
Yeah.
This will gobble. Yeah. So this is where he starts the training, and
he makes him
muscle
commit.
memory and repetition.
Yeah, he's like, you got little noodle arms. We're gonna work on that shit. We gotta get something going. You're gonna eat some higher protein.
I promise to teach karate. That my pot. Yeah, this is great.
I can hear.
Wash my car, bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, this car does not turn into a transformer.
Wax on, wax off.
On my face.
The best part of the movie.
Right hand.
Yeah, he
make
teaches
a circle. Wax off. Left hand. Circle.
Yeah, he's got to correct later.
Very important.
But part of this is the first lesson because when he first sees him doing it, he's like, he's kind of slacking off. He's just doing it how he knows to do it and just scrubbing it in basically. And so it's teaching him focus.
Oh, he's
where all these cars come from? Detroit.
Stuff was made in America.
So good.
Is someone hitting their mic by accident?
Yeah,
he's typing.
Hold on a second.
I was like, Elizabeth Shue's not in the shot, so it can't be anyone sad fapping. Right
no pounding in the background.
Yeah, my hands are up here right now. For now. For now.
My hands are tied.
Hand check.
And you said that you had it, set up for after you're gonna watch that fight. I'm watching Leaving Las Vegas right after this.
After.
That's for the after. Fucking Gooch, man. He's like obsessed.
Whatever podcast after this and fall asleep. So.
Oh my god.
Everyone says that every time I say that I watch that. I'm just like, listen, it's my non-YouTuber content. That's why.
I watch it occasionally.
I wasn't even responding to you. I was looking at something else. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even responding to you.
Her guilt was bleeding through. It's all right. It's all right.
You're good.
I'm like, oh, is she talking to me? Oh, shit. Did I say that?
Yeah, Mr. Fancy Haircut. Shut the hell up. Go.
Yes, I'll go back in the corner.
Cuts his hair and thinking somebody.
Hide. Oh my god. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, so he cleaned the cars pretty good there. Where did Mr. Miyagi go here? I forgot.
He's meditating.
I think he's sleeping.
I'm pretty sure he's meditating. That's he's
at the end he starts to wobble and snore.
Well, I mean, Buddha's not all that responsive when you think about it.
It's true. That's true. Oh, there we go. Look, she's yelling at Gooch here.
No.
No.
She saw his hands after he went off camera, and she's like, "I don't believe it.
I don't believe it."
I'm serious though. I'm getting flashbacks of like my youth, like
200 times ago, whacking it.
Yeah,
whack me. Yeah. Whack is good.
15 times a day.
Yeah.
Waxed on and waxed off 15 times a day.
Wow.
Dude, when you're
that's a slow day.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. What the fuck is going on? You guys are all nuts. Oh yeah, this is where they can't touch him, so he plays it up here. He's like even
there they are, and he's like,
Yeah.
hey, hey yo, don't go like what does he say like
Don't go jumping in front of any more buses.
Yeah.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Don't.
See, he was cast as the antagonist in about 2 other movies, I think. One before this and then one after. Yeah.
He's good at it.
Hello?
It got quiet.
Why is it so quiet?
Yeah, why is it so quiet? What the fuck happened?
Cannoli froze.
I see the little circle there. It's like cannoli froze out. Oh no!
Yeah. We got
I'll bet
frozen
it's
cannoli.
Sassy
still here?
too. Did we lose the cannoli?
Now they're on the
connection?
same connection. They died.
Dang. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Now
looks
it's a
like we can
party.
just talk about whatever. I
All
think
right,
we can
so-
stop dropping slurs though officially now that it's gone.
Let's rank slurs.
So,
You know, my favorite one personally is nigger. So
Well,
Oh.
Dollar General
Hold on.
Mark Hamill over there.
Well, let me get my face off there.
Oh, you're
Oh,
really
it's
the only
back.
person on here?
I'm just kidding.
We think our
it out
internet
there.
went down. It's stormy outside. It's causing issue. Oh no!
Oh no!
Everybody.
So I just want to say I think this movie is quite boring. I actually like Community's version of the Karate Kid better, which is what I have pictured here. This is Benjamin Chang as Mr. Miyagi.
I have one serious problem with this movie, and we haven't gotten to it yet. But
Okay.
Well, we may not.
Is there
so-
is there like a Jewish character or something? Is that it? No, never mind.
no,
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be Vex's problem. Sorry.
yeah,
That's okay. It should be all of your problems, to be honest. Oh, come on now, guys. Get smart.
Well, I think it's all of our problems, whether we like it or not.
That's true. There you go. Okay.
How was camping, Vex?
It was really, really nice. Saw a lot of wildlife. Let's see. Okay, I saw a moose booty, not a full
Hey.
moose.
No knuckle.
But I saw no knuckle. No,
Okay.
full booty. Saw a baby black bear, a quail, some beavers. Went fishing. It was nice.
Was the black bear like fully grown and at the market, or like a child one where the dad had already left?
Oh, it was a baby one, and it looked to be all
Aw.
alone. So I don't know
Of
if mom
course.
was getting her freak on.
Were
somewhere
you
else.
were you North or South Ontario?
North Algonquin?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wax
Yeah.
Ontario.
Yeah, it's nice
Wax
up there.
Ontario.
But yeah, I'm so out of the loop. Like I got back on Twitter, and it's been like 4 days now, and I still don't know what the fuck is going on Twitter.
Oh,
Eh,
neither do I.
You know, it's
What
fine.
is happening, people? Wow.
Well, you disappeared. So
Yeah.
what did you
Yeah.
do?
You went and waxed
Yeah.
off on us.
Right.
Dude, my internet has been absolute shit all day, and I'm like, if anytime it gets hot or stormy here, it gets retarded. So let's just
That's
So then
weird.
it's a danger zone when you and Sassy get it on, eh?
Hot and stormy.
pretty much, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Where the hell were we? Oh yeah, so this is where they
Yeah,
do
right
the
here.
bullshit with the school. Yeah.
Oh, that part was great when he makes them all disappear by having them, for chance have to go through this boring lesson.
Mm-hmm.
He's like got him by the
You okay?
arm. It's like, it's like, what, teacher? Why are you grabbing
Yeah.
him by the arm, taking him to your class? It's like you don't have to do it by force.
Can you come on, Casanova? I
I
see
ain't gonna
what
lie,
happened
his
here.
mom is pretty freaking cringe in this.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
This is
Yeah.
nightmarish.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
I'm hip. I watched the Happy Days.
Yep. Freaking hilarious though.
like, can you
Yeah,
at
he
least
walks up
get out
all
of-
embarrassed and
Can you at least
I
get
love
out of
how
eye shot with the remote chance that the fucking car doesn't start in front of the rich people, please?
yeah, the poor kid comes up and she's like, "Oh, but how I'm glad you're here." And like the most embarrassing thing is when the parents.
Oh my god, this is
Walk
so
up
annoying. This internet.
I was gonna say, is he cutting out for everyone or
on.
just me?
Yeah, he's cutting out for
Come on,
You
look
sound,
at her.
it sounds like shit.
Look at her Manucci's. Oh my lord! Come on,
Jesus
Those are
Christ.
beautiful.
Manucci's.
Manucci's. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need some lore behind that, please.
Hey, Manucci's.
Oh man, he's speaking in Gabagool. It's happening. It's all live on stream. Okay.
And the land of guineas is a funny place.
Oh my god.
Look at these uppity crackers.
Oh yeah, these are.
Oh yeah, dude. The wind doesn't stand
White
a chance
people,
with
right?
this family.
Yeah.
Like it's like that they either like they totally got back from like a tennis lesson or some gay sport like that.
Yeah, I'm guessing polo.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my friend. He got kicked off the soccer team, so he's not even
It's
a
funny.
good.
My mom looks nothing like this woman, but this would be her if I took her anywhere near a date. She'd be the one staring at the car with a big grin, like "Hi." It's like, oh, no.
Does she still do that?
No. I just tell them that I don't have a mom.
Does this sound terrible for you?
I was birthed by the midichlorians.
Yeah. Some
So
people
you're an
says it.
acolyte. You're an acolyte.
Yes, midichlorians and mumbo juice. That's how I formed.
Power of Gordy.
Yeah, my mom was alcoholic, so I got born out of nothing.
Jesus Christ.
My father's name was Jack Daniels.
This is your
He's fucking
typical
me up.
80s date, though, going out, for pizza, mini golf.
Yep.
and-
So these two people right here, they later on grew up and got older, and they had to defend their property during the riots, like 3 years ago. They got their guns taken away from them.
Hey, Black Lives. That's a great Midi-Gordians. Yes.
Yeah,
That's good.
they were very shaken when O.J. Simpson killed those two people. It's like, oh my God, it's down the street.
He might as well be driving a
That was that colored fella who lives down the
Yeah.
street.
I never thought he belonged here anyway. I don't care how good he was
they
at football.
pretend to be our people, but they're not.
He was a great running back, but after that,
I mean, I enjoy him on the field and in the field, but not in the neighborhood.
I never used a Hertz rent a car after that.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch animals.
I was so jealous that we had like putt-putt and had like arcades, but this place, holy crap, this place has everything.
Yeah.
So this place is still standing and like still around. This
Is
a
that
real
a question,
place?
or are you stating it outright?
No, I'm stating it. You can like go there.
Oh, cool.
Now it's just filled with minorities.
Yeah. It's actually, we have a place like that out by us, and yes, it's been overrun.
Golf and stuff.
Golf and shit.
Golf and shit.
We was golfing.
We was golfing. Putt, bitches, putt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Have to be a how many heroin addicts are on the ground of the parking lot in this place now?
Oh, so many.
Good
There's
question.
tents.
Watch out, Daniel. Another needle.
All right.
poor Daniel. Daniel didn't have Netflix and chill back in the day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
His daughter sure does, though.
Wow.
It's hooking up with everyone in Cobra Kai, okay?
Yeah. She
Yeah,
got that hot
she
too.
He's giving that hot hoo-ah.
Right, to everyone that'll listen. Yeah.
Is that a goose tickler? Oh.
All right. How many of you have done this? Where you
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody's done that. So that's relatable.
Yeah.
Where you elbow her in the chest, like,
Yeah.
we're having a good time, ain't we?
How about next time we do it with our clothes off?
I prefer the
Oh,
light.
come
time.
on. Everyone did the dry hump. Come on. Like, what do you
Oh,
That's true. Relatable. Hashtag
Yeah.
relatable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Young hearts beat fast.
Is one. Oh God.
Great, awful music.
What's going on in the plot? We stopped talking.
I don't know.
So they have a good date, and then two of Allie's friends goes by in a brand new Corvette, and then he starts to get butthurt, and then Johnny comes by in his convertible, and they're like, "Nice car, Mrs. LaRusso," and then she kind of gets this look like, "Who the fuck are these little assholes?" And then he's starting to get totally butthurt, and he's like, "Hey, if you got a problem with it, just say so." She's like, "I don't got a problem."
I couldn't stand this part. Like him. He does have that chip on his shoulder where he's
for sure.
Well, this is definitely his insecurities coming out in full force.
Well, have you seen his fucking pool?
Yeah, I mean, he is.
Have
His
you
insecurities
seen
make
pool?
absolute sense. I mean, he is as poor as they come.
Oh, Zax.
I mean, literally, the town he lives in is called Reseda. I mean, come on. That's not a good name for a town. That means it's going backwards.
His mom's a lesbian. His new stepdad is a small Japanese
His mom's
guy.
a lesbian who
His
gave
life
her
is in a
husband
shambles.
husband's stomach cancer for being a woman. I mean, he's got nothing going for him.
It's double.
Oh wow. Oh
wow.
His name would eventually sound like an old like a store-bought pizza brand.
Number 9. Oh, I was just
Number
gonna see if
9.
it worked.
No.
9.
Damn.
No Yoko for you.
You all right there,
Cannoli?
I don't think he's there. Like he's scrolling, but we can't hear him. I don't even know if he's scrolling at this point.
I don't think he's scrolling anymore. I think he's frozen again. Sassy, are you there?
No, she.
Sassy died.
There we go.
There he
All
is.
right.
Oh,
There he
Sassy
is.
died.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's been like this dude, the last hour of my workday was fucking torture because I couldn't get my internet to work. Am I coming through okay?
yeah, you're
Yeah,
totally
you're
fine.
There you are.
Totally good now.
It might just be both of you on is just too much for the bandwidth right now.
Yeah, it's just fucking whatever. It's
Too much Italian.
It's all the gooch. It's the gooch's hair.
Your young
Oh,
heart
Zax.
is beating too fast.
Thank you, Zax. You
He's been a
beautiful
member for
salty
10
man.
months.
10 months.
10 months. I gotta give you
No.
let's see. Here, Zax. I'm gonna give you this because I love you.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day! What a lovely day!
Nice.
There you go.
Me on the way to work.
That's for you.
You could have played.
Let's get through this. Bongos. He's got the bongos.
Yeah.
Look at
Japanese
Danny LaRusso.
thunder.
He gets a little tail and look at him. Look, he's dressing sharper. His hair is like